Chornobyl is a first-person shooter survival game set in a dark and hauntingly atmosphere post-apocalyptic world. It's inspired by the real-life Chernobyl exclusion zone where a second nuclear disaster has taken place. You explore a massive and highly detailed environment filled with hazards, anomalies and otherworldly creatures. This is not your typical run-and-gun shooter, it's all about survival and making difficult choices. It is also said to be the biggest game of XBOX and PC in 2024.
Here's your bolt.
Where the hell would I need a bolt?
Take a look around.
Crap.
Door! Open the door!
Sound of the silence, I can move like the wind. With the eyes on my target, I will bloom in my sin. Wide awake like I'm dreaming, getting closer to midnight, 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 midnight.
Can you hear it? My blood is singing. I will wait.
Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine is a third-person action game that throws you into the heart of a chaotic war zone, a galaxy-spanning Imperium battling against countless foes. And in Space Marine you become one of the Imperium's elite warriors, a genetically enhanced super soldier known as a Space Marine, where you play as Captain Titus, and your mission is to defend a forge world from an orc invasion and a chaos uprising, wielding iconic weaponry like the Chainsword, Bolter, and Thunder Hammer. The combat is visceral, intense, and unrelenting, making the game more fierce.
Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Greedfall 2. The Dying World is the highly anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed action RPG developed by Spiders, where you dive back into the unique world of Greedfall again with an even deeper RPG experience. Uprooted from the island of your birth, finding your freedom, exploring the old continent and forging your destiny through alliances, scheming and battles.
What's your plan, knowing you have only 66 days to live? Just run away? It won't make any difference at the end of the day. You know better than anyone else that no one could escape.
Everyone wears a mask! You too!
This is a real face!
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
Only a dead person can keep a secret. Going where? That damned place! You're suicidal! One last toast, and we're all done. Patience is the key, Master. Time is not on his side. All we have to do is wait.
Yes. Let's kill him with time.
HELLDIVERS 2 is a third-person squad-based shooter game that sees the elite forces of the HELLDIVERS battling to win an intergalactic struggle to rid the galaxy of the rising alien threats.
Was more menacing by the day. We need valiant soldiers to infiltrate their planets, take on these deadly robotic hordes, and spread our message of peace and democracy. Use the galaxy's most advanced weaponry. Fight alongside a squad worth dying for. Universe, once and for all. Join the HELLDIVERS.
Black Myth Wukong is a groundbreaking action-adventure game that reimagines the timeless legend of the Monkey King. Immerse yourself in a visually stunning and meticulously crafted world where you'll step into the shoes of Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King. This game has been in development by Game Science, and it's already turning heads with its unique take on the classic tale. With unparalleled attention to detail, which brings to life the rich mythology and folklore of China like never before. Master the art of shapeshifting, wield mystical powers, and engage in intense martial arts combat as you battle hordes of mythical creatures and powerful foes.
Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive. But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
EXEKILLER is a captivating retro-futuristic Western game unfolding in a post-apocalyptic alternate timeline. The game's narrative is situated in a dystopian reality, where the remnants of humanity grapple with the aftermath of a colossal catastrophe that ravaged Earth. Players play as the role of Denzel Phoenix, known as the EXEKILLER, a formidable bounty hunter aligned with the powerful entity Helion. As the game progresses, Denzel unravels the truth about his own identity, catapulting him into the crosshairs of influential factions vying for control. This revelation initiates a perilous and demanding struggle for survival, as Denzel navigates a treacherous world teeming with challenges and adversaries.
Bounty hunting is a hell of a business.
Who are you? I am.
Chrono Odessey is a single-player, open-world action-packed, and narrative-driven game, where it combines elements of fantasy, science fiction, and time manipulation to create an experience that's truly out of this world. Players are transported to a world where time itself is unraveling, and they must unravel the mysteries of an enigmatic force known as the Chrono Awakening. Players can manipulate time to solve puzzles, defeat foes, and make game-changing decisions. The combat system is also fluid, allowing for a wide array of combos and abilities. Welcome to IL, the narrative-driven first-person survival horror game that transports you to a small town with the goal of uncovering the unsettling truth behind the town's descent into bloodthirsty madness.
You there, Mike? I made my way in. Found some sort of administrative room. It's a total mess here.
Shit. They were really rushing out of there, weren't they? Alright, head to the dome. It might be your only way down.
Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is an upcoming action-adventure game that offers players a unique and intriguing twist on the DC Comics universe, where the game centers around a chaotic and unpredictable plot where the Justice League has been transformed into mind-controlled threats to humanity, and it's the Suicide Squad's mission to take them down. The game is set to offer a mix of fast-paced action, strategic combat, and a gripping narrative, making it a must-play for DC fans and gamers alike.
Alive.
And he has Luther.
One damn thing at a time! That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to, no matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah! Where the snowball?
Time to light up.
Let's bust something up!
Flash, how do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
You find others. Friends. You wander the dry, dirty streets of civilization. In the ancient halls of the testing stations, you find answers. You seek the secrets of the ever-shifting sands. Spice. You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
The Lost Wild is an immersive and cinematic dinosaur game that captures the reverence and terror of nature's most magnificent beasts. Come face to face with dinosaurs that behave like wild animals, not monsters. And explore a prehistoric wilderness where you're squarely in the center of the food chain, where you keep your head down, stay alert, and evade or you may die. Caroline Walker is back in an award-winning classic survival horror sequel, Tormented Souls 2, where you explore eerie monasteries and other nightmarish locations. Brace yourself and confront terrifying creatures armed only with makeshift weapons as you desperately try to rescue your cursed sister. Palworld is a brand new multiplayer open-world, survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal in a vast world where you make your pals fight, build, farm and work in factories. It also supports multiplayer, so invite your friends to go on an adventure together.
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
Once Human is a multiplayer open-world survival game set in a strange post-apocalyptic future where we travel through ruins and wastelands with captured vehicles, investigate dangerous anomalies and face wild animals, other humans and monsters.
Squad H73 has reached target location. Mission objective, deviation control.
What the hell happened here? Take cover.
Must be deviant identified! Open fire! Open fire!
Get up now. We gotta get out of here. Keep yourself hidden. Don't look them in the eye. It's all over. Let's get out of here.
Horizon Forbidden West is an action RPG game announced to be released for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and PC. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where robotic creatures roam the land. and humanity has reverted to a more primitive way of life. The story continues to follow Aloy, the main protagonist, as she embarks on a journey to explore the Forbidden West, a dangerous and mysterious open world, and fight intense battles against robotic creatures.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
The Precinct is a single-player open-world detective game where you step into the time capsule of 1983 and you find yourself on the unforgiving streets of Averno. Storyline starts with a rookie cop on a mission to unravel a web of crime and corruption, where your father, a respected officer, rests in his grave, and the city he loved is drowning in the chaos of gangs and corruption. Your mission is clear. Clean up the city, uncover the truth behind your father's mysterious death, and restore justice to Averno City.
Bank robbery in progress. Harbor Mutual Bank on Mercer Street. Shots fired.
83 Adam, show us handling. Responding code 3.
Suspect is now on foot. We need to end this now. He's running.
Suspect is in handcuffs.
Project Mist is an ambitious open-world survival horror that plunges you into the heart of an enigmatic island, shrouded in mist and riddled with secrets. Fight against colossal monsters. Build and defend your base while crafting traps, siege weapons, upgrading your gear and gravity gun. Yet, the island holds more than just monsters, a giant wall shrouded in mystery. Unravel its secrets, solve puzzles, and discover the truth behind the enigma that surrounds the Project Mist. Dark Raiders is a free-to-play PvE third-person shooter set in a bit-takingly beautiful post-apocalyptic world, ravaged by a mechanized threat known as Arkansas. Earn your keep in the struggling colony of Sprenza fighting for survival against arts.
We should head back before it gets dark.
Aware of the machines. Prey on others. And just like them, you're the one living with the choices you make.
Moon Mystery is a first-person shooter adventure game that immerses you in a gripping narrative of unveiling enigmas and exploring alien landscapes. You play as an astronaut, navigating the hazardous terrain of the Silver Globe, facing the mysteries concealed in the lunar shadows. Surviving the unknown dangers that lurk beneath the gray lunar rocks, only to unveil a truth that transcends the lunar surface.
They took it from me. Fight. Defend the galaxy from the others. My name is Sam Walker, and I want my life back.
Silent Hill franchise is a popular survival horror video game series known for its psychological horror, intricate storytelling, and eerie atmosphere. It is a critically acclaimed series of survival horror video games that first debuted in 1999. Developed by Konami, the series is renowned for its atmospheric and psychological horror elements. The games are set in the fictional town of Silent Hill, a place shrouded in darkness, mystery, and supernatural horror.
UNRECORD is a realistic first-person shooter game where players can expect an immersive and narrative experience. The game features realistic gunplay and stealth mechanics, which is unbelievable. It is so real that most of the viewers think that game trailer is fake. Game also provides a mechanic which allows the player to rewind the time and undo their action.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Road to VOSTOK is a hardcore single-player survival game set in a post-apocalyptic border zone between Finland and Russia. In order to survive, you must scavenge for loot, weapons or trade, and prepare your way across the border zone. VIGILANCER 2099 is a third-person cyberpunk bounty hunting game set in an isolated megabuilding. Enter the skin, soul, and mind of your Vigilancer as you fight to stay alive long enough to pay off your bounty.
After years of rumors and skepticism, Konami finally unveiled their plans for the Silent Hill franchisee, including remake of Silent Hill 2 developed by Bloober Team for PC and PS5. Composer Akira Yamaoka and creator-designer Masahiro Io also returned, lending their talents to the remake.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
Could she really be here, waiting for me? Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Embark on a new adventure in the unique world of Little Nightmares. In Little Nightmares 3, you follow the journey of Lo and Alone, as they search for a path that could lead them out of the nowhere. Two friends will have to work together to survive in a dangerous world full of delusions and escape the grasp of an even greater threat lurking in the shadows. Facing your childhood fears together with a friend in online co-op, or in solo with an AI companion. Post-Trauma is a horror game inspired by genre-defining classics of the past decades. Play as Roman, a middle-aged train conductor trapped in a terrifying twisted reality. Explore the unknown, unravel mysteries, and try to survive the unspeakable horrors that lurk in these threatening surroundings.
Is this thing on? Can anyone hear me? Shit. My name is Noah Quinn. I'm an ES diver from the Hydros research vessel. My crew is dead. Radars don't work. I don't know where I am. Somewhere in the middle of the ocean. I found a complex of underwater science stations. At least 5 of them. They're interconnected by short-range submarines. Useful, but not a viable escape option. And they're trying to kill me. But I can't leave before... There are creatures inside the stations. Most of the scientists are dead. These things are not from this world. What I've seen here defies all logic. Nothing makes sense. There's no way out of here. I'll have to go down below. Assuming the place they mention really exists. If what they say is true, if this gets out, we're all in danger. If anyone's hearing this, send help. Now.
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green, toxic substance. You're stranded without any memory of how you got there, and a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over. In order to survive, you need to inject yourself with Serum, and that's where the game's unique brewing system comes into play. By mixing and matching different types of substances, you can unlock dozens of powers and hidden abilities that will help you survive. To extract the liquid, you'll need to gather plants and hunt down mutated animals that lurk in the shadows. You also find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps. Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode.
A full-fledged remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater is a TPP stealth game telling the story of Naked Snake, an operative trying to survive in the jungle and stop the Soviets from changing the course of the world. Titan Quest II is an online multiplayer game set on an adventure worthy of myth that takes you from picturesque beaches, to serene Greek temples, to places where no mortal has ever ventured, including the mysterious realm of the Moirai themselves. Build your character around the strengths and weakness of both masteries, exploring different combinations of skill modifiers and attributes. Join up with friends and use the power of gods to take on the goddess of retribution who is out of control.
The retribution. Show them no mercy.
Staining their strands with darkness.
But don't cut it short.
Tell us the whole story.
Tell us about hope.
Witches of the New World is an upcoming single-player, third-person, horror-action-adventure game with RPG and Souls-like elements set in a fantasy version of 17th century Salem, where a professional witch hunter, Zedadia Hopkins, must put an end to a hellish cult and its army of monsters.
Spirit the woman-colored heel to win me some to hell. My female evil tempted my better angel from my side and would corrupt my saint to be a devil, wooing his purity with her foul pride. And whether that my angel returned to me, suspect I may yet, not directly and be one from the both to each friend. I guess one angel in another hell, in another scale. Yet this shall I ne'er know, but I leave it out, till my bad angel fire my good one out.
A sci-fi adventure game inspired by the Blade Runner movies. Blade Runner 2033 Labyrinth is set after the Blackout, beckons you to explore the heart of darkness and discover what it truly means to be human in an age of artificiality. In the game, every choice you make will lead you deeper into the labyrinth or closer to the light. Your actions will shape the fate of the city and its inhabitants.
In the land of the dead.
Dark Fracture is a psychological horror experience in which you explore an ever-changing world where reality and nightmares collide.
His broken mind leaked his fractured soul into a dark, endless labyrinth. In the eternal night, he longed for respite from loneliness, only to realize he had never really been alone.
Nazralath, The Fallen World is a story-driven, third-person, dark fantasy action-adventure game with RPG elements, focusing on a compelling narrative and exploration through a rich, strong sense of atmosphere and world. Exploration and dialogue are key aspects of Nazralath. The choices you make and the relationships you forge will irreversibly shape your journey throughout this tattered, broken world. That unfolds as you explore the world. You'll need to scavenge, mine, and hunt for materials to craft tools, weapons, and structures. But remember, the environment is alive. What you take affects the ecosystem, so be mindful of your impact.
Dedicated smartphone app to register yourself and check stocks. You can proceed to go to work, school, and shops around your block. ID card with you at all times, in case of control.
Autonomous civilian security robots. They are here to protect you.
Pacific Drive is a first-person post-apocalyptic survival game in which we explore the transformed terrains of the northwestern coast of the U.S. Stay with the car as your only lifeline, conquer the island's challenges and uncover its secrets, or you will become another lost soul on Pacific Drive.
A remnant? That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
When we're all dead and gone, limb technology but a footnote in the history books, the anomalies will remain. They're the legacy of our work here, and the Olympic Peninsula belongs to them now.
Look around. We're stuck here. For good.
The remnants are like us in a way. Those of us who chose to stay behind, we are as discarded and forgotten as they are.
You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted.
Something special's going on beneath that hood.
Ashfall is a post-apocalyptic shooter MMORPG developed by Legendary Star Studio. The main idea of the gameplay is to explore the vast open world and fight against the enemies.
Go east. Make some friends. Be powerful.
Frostpunk 2 is the sequel to the critically acclaimed city building and survival game, Frostpunk. Developed by 11-bit studios, the game continues to explore the harsh, frozen world where players must manage their resources, infrastructure, and the well-being of their citizens in a world where every decision has life or death consequences.
But for every man who fulfills his calling, there are thousands left with nothing. It's them who knock and open the door to hell.
The Alters is an upcoming survival game developed and published by 11-bit studios. In the game, players assumes control of Jan, a space miner who must create alternate versions of himself in order to survive on an inhospitable planet. Each alter has his own personality, strengths and weaknesses. So players must learn how to use them in order to return home.
They did. My name is Jan, and I was brought here by the other Jan just because he didn't know how to fix his own shit. My name is Jan. I chose the path of science, and now I'm stuck with these feather-brained versions of myself. My name is Jan. I lost everything, but here I am, in a body that does not belong to me. My name is Jan. I've sacrificed my entire life for Lena, and now it turns out she's not even my wife. My name is Jan. And looking at all of them, I've never been happier with who I've become. My name is Jan, and I just want my life back. Yeah. Which one?
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, where thousands of young to salvation have gone. Oh God, she knows I'm one.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground.
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
This is madness!
Are you crazy? Fall on your knees, wear the mask, praise his name!
Welcome to the Madhouse, Detective.
DEATHGROUND is a solo and co-op survival horror game that throws players into a desperate battle for survival against deadly AI dinosaurs. Nightingale is an open-world survival game where you set out on a journey of survival and adventure into the mysterious and dangerous fair realms of Nightingale. Become an intrepid realm walker and venture forth alone or with friends as you explore, craft, build and fight across a visually stunning gaslamp fantasy world creatures to survive.
The magical network of portals has collapsed. Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality. Realms alive with monstrous beasts, eldritch creatures and dangers of which you cannot conceive. You must gather your wits, craft whatsoever you require, and build a life in the realms. Uncover the secrets of realm cards, and venture deeper into the unknown. Realm Walker, your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself, survive the realms, and rebuild all that has been lost.
The first Descendant is a third-person cooperative action RPG shooter game powered by Unreal Engine 5 featuring high-quality graphics, unique characters, exciting gunplay, and looting. The player can also experience a spectacular story by growing stronger through various missions and stories. Game has various characters with unique skill sets, free movements, and chain actions through grappling hooks, colorful firearms, and additional effects. Also, both solo and co-op missions can be played up to 4 players.
Wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool!
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we have.
Dragon's Dogma is a single-player, narrative-driven action RPG series where players can explore diverse landscapes, encounter mythical creatures, and engage in epic battles. Players choose their own experience, from the appearance of their arisen, their vocation, and how to approach different situations. One of the unique features of the game is the pawn system, where players could recruit AI companions to assist them in their adventures in this truly immersive fantasy world.
Unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
A student at Wenhua University, the last images we have of Huang Tingting are in the elevator of the school's Daoren building. The surveillance footage shows her making some bizarre movements, and soon after, she disappears into thin air. The police released the footage imploring the public for help, but it yielded no results. That was 15 years ago to this day.
Wenhua? Oh, those film students and their ghost sighting video.
No way, Mrs. Wong. That's exactly it. If I can get something, this story is gonna totally go viral.
This film depicts a murder in 1960.
Oh, lucky you. I know everything there is to know about Wenhua University. If it's before midnight, they can do whatever the hell they want.
No! No! I've got to get out of here!
Hey, who the hell's down here?
Hello? Hello?
She wants to eat me! There's blood everywhere!
I'm up at Wenhua University. What the hell happened here?
You are mine. This building traps the souls of all who die here.
Steel Seed is a single-player stealth action-adventure game set in a dark sci-fi world. In an epic journey inside a hostile facility run by ICE, Zoe will have Kobe, a flying drone, as her only companion. She must save humanity, find her father, and stay human until the end.
Steel Seed is a stealth action game with a deep, complex, and lore-driven story. After a major climate catastrophe caused by humans, the AIs took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by machines and extremely hostile environments. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge. It takes heavy inspiration from popular mangas, movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration, environment interaction, stealth, and combat. Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face together. Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential. Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is preferable, and a good execution will be highly rewarding. The environment will offer you many ways to deal with the enemies. Be the silent assassin. Should you feel more aggressive, or if you screw up the stealth approach, a fast-paced and tactical combat system will allow you to unleash your combat abilities on the enemies. Don't forget the Kobe is there to help you with ranged attacks and skills. Your companion really makes the difference between life and death. If you still feel underpowered, a complex skill tree system based on challenges will allow you to expand Zoe and Kobe's passive and active abilities. The challenge system is designed to render the experience more dynamic and fun. Also, in dangerous times, you may require dangerous friends. Use Kobe to hack into an enemy system to make it fight with you. Your new ally will create hilariously engaging combat scenarios. There are many more abilities that you can unlock from the skill tree. Choose wisely. Thanks for your time with us. Steel Seed is a truly emotional experience that will test your inner humanity. The game is coming to PC.
This is where we belong. Exploring this vast and wondrous world. Its treasures call out to be discovered. Its ancient secrets beckon us ever deeper into the unknown. The further we journey from the safety of the light, the greater the rewards and the dangers. This world, it is for us. Here, together, we can build ourselves a home.